Alright, so what's up, YouTube? Let me get that back up. Preview, okay. Alright, so what's up, YouTube? It's a nice in here, back with another video, and like I said, I'm going to come right back for the next two chapters, caveats and why words of power and sigils quickly produce results. And the results are very quick. I'm not gonna lie. It's quick if you are very consistent. Like there's no, I'm not saying it's like sometimes they're instant, sometimes they're not, but like I said, anything that comes easy isn't really worth it. So like I said, you got to put some work in if you really want the best results, you know. So that's how I take it, at least. So just hop straight into it. Caveats. There are a few caveats. You need to have a real, genuine desire. Whatever you are seeking to accomplish, it cannot harm any other person directly or indirectly unless you are using the power of words in defense or your own well-being from physical or emotional or mental or psychic attack from another person. You should also not use Celestine light to gain advantage for yourself at the disadvantage of someone else. For instance, you can use 85, excel in competition to coalesce a dynamic energy to help you succeed far beyond your normal abilities. Any type of competition, you cannot use it to cause your opponent to do worse than what they would normally do. Using Celestine light magical words of power is not a game and should never be treated as such. If you want to get these results, speaking and invoking magical words of power, coalesce potent divine energies around you, and it's literally transformative. Make sure you truly want and need that which the magical words call upon before you invoke them. The sincerity and soberness of your efforts does make a difference. Does make a difference. You do not need to believe in magic, divine power, angels, or universal energies to derive benefits from using Celestine light words of power. But in belief in all those, or at the very least a divine, benign, higher force in some form, will amplify the aspects and the effects because it helps you connect into your heart, your mind, and psychic centers to help the resonant energies you're calling upon. Keep an open mind as the resonance. Keep an open mind to the possibilities, and you should see excellent results. If you absolutely doubt the validity of the words of power, magic, in any form of higher divine energy, you would be best not to begin. No matter the endeavor in your life you choose, from using the Celestine light magic, words of power, to proposing to the girl of your dreams, or running a race, or starting a business. If you completely doubt your possibility of success, you will get what you expect, failure. The more you are invested in mentally, emotionally, in a positive outcome, the more you draw the energies you need to succeed. Celestine light magical words and sigils tend to produce long-lasting results. Because of that, it is important that you are truly prepared and ready for the change you desire. Now, why the magical words and sigils quickly produce results? As an adept of Celestine light strongly connected to the divine source, I have used advanced Celestine light magic for decades with amazing life results, changing results for both myself and others. Yet, even with the greatest secrets I know, I most often still employ the basic Celestine light words of power and sigils when I call in forces beyond my own psychic and paranormal abilities. And they are so quickly and specifically effective. How quick? In many cases, if it involves a change in the effect of how you personally transform, begins from the moment you speak the Celestine light words of power. Even just look at with focus and intent on the sigil. If you seek tangible results and life and manifestation of your desires may be close as you just a few spoken words or momentarily intense glance. Whether you're devoutly religious and have used the powers of prayer to make change, and you are a beginner or advanced spellcaster, enchanter, and enchantress, you will find great value in Celestine light, words of power, and transformations. Add them to your prayers, spells, enchantments, and watch the miracles and the magic really begin. The magical words and sigils of Celestine light are specific and activating words and the symbols of angels and free flowing universal energies that can help and can be used with equal effect by both complete novices or spellcasting adepts. Like the blessings of an angel, the free flowing universal energies remain unperceived and unknown to most people, but they are ever present and valuable aids in your life when you become aware of them and their uses. They are as prevalent and as every breath of air we breathe and can be very helpful when you understand how to separate them from the chaos of surrounding energies and focus them on the purpose best suited for the energy. More complex spells and enchantments are useful in harnessing specific universal energies to help fulfill our desires, but oftentimes a similar effect can be attained simply by gazing with focus and connecting the sigil and utterly appropriate Celestine light magical word or short phrase of power without using ritual, rhyme, or anything complex. Nothing more than your simple spoken words when they're at the right words. If you're in a dangerous situation or in a public space with the immediate need, you can whisper the Celestine light magical words of power, even think them in your mind to help gain an immediate advantage. Common sense and awareness of your surroundings and risky situations can be a great assistant keeping you safe. Though the Celestine light words of power are very effective, I am not implying that they take place of more advanced and complex prayers and spiritual magical rituals. While words of power and sigils can be used along with marvelous effect, they can be combined with additional prayers and magical results and spells and enchantments for even greater results. Most people are surprised and even amazed how quickly the Celestine light sigils or words of power can manifest their desired intent. A perfect example of how quickly results can occur happened while writing this book. While we have a little Honda Elite motorcycle, a few weeks previously I had lost the sole ignition key the very day before I was going to take it to the locksmith to make a duplicate key. Both me and my wife looked everywhere for the key, which was tagged on a key ring. We searched in every pocket of every pair of pants, in every drawer, in every part of the car, every place in the Jeep, every table, every shelf, every counter in the house. We both searched multiple times, covering every possibility at least twice. I contacted the dealer and said that we have no way to provide a duplicate. Next, I called the locksmith. He said he would come up to the house and make a duplicate that might work for $150. Damn. During this time, my wife and Sumera have been working on creating a digital image of 101 sigils for the book. She had to go on an appointment, and as I passed through the office to get her, she was finishing up 30 minutes of work on the sigil, finding a lost hidden object. She pointed out to the image on the screen, and I want you to look at that, honey, and we need to find that key. I don't want to pay $150 for something you already have. I took a quick glance at the sigil, nodded my head in agreement, and then we had to hurry out the door to not be late for our meeting. When we got in the Jeep, the first thing Sumera did was open the glove compartment, and I knew it was going to be a fruitless effort, as both of us already looked in a little cubby hole multiple times and comes up empty. However, anyone who has misplaced something remembers how, even though you know better, you continue to relook in the place you already looked, just hoping that somehow this would produce different results. Well, lo and behold, both of our astonishment, this time it did. Immediately after opening the glove compartment, the door somewhere reached in and pulled out the key, leaning against the left interior wall. How had we both missed it before? I didn't know the answer to that question, but I did know that we had seen another undeniable manifestation of how quickly sigils can work. Samara had extremely focused on the sigil as she created it digitally for half an hour, but just before defining the key, her focus caught in the energy. An hour just before finding the key, her focus caught in energy and she got nearly instant results just from using the sigil. So you can imagine the power of the magic can happen when you combine the sigil and the words of power. So yeah, that's the next two chapters. So the next two chapters I'm reading is gonna be, I guess, using Celestine light, magic is safe, and using Celestine light, magic is fair. And then adding sigils, and then combining magical words of power. With common words of any language. And I might just do this one as well, combining magical words and sigils with powerful imagery. And then I'm gonna start going on everything else. So yeah, if y'all like the video, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all later. Thank you.